It's time for the Chill Zone. Brought to you by Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly.
Oh, yeah.
Jules, Jackie, Tyler, Eric from Detroit. I got a question for you. Who's pushing more weight, Dan Campbell, MCDC, or Braves?
Ooh, MCDC or Vrabes? Ooh. Pushing more weight? Ooh. See, I don't know Dan Campbell.
No.
Like, you know, he looks the part. He was a tight end. You know, he played in the league. I know Vrabel. I know the lore of Vrabel. I've seen Vrabel, and I know the medical staff that treated Vrabel. Like he's supposed to be like a Wolverine, this guy. He had like unreal wind. He never got tired. That's what always the lore of Vrabel in the locker room was.
Stamina.
He had long ass arms. He's set an edge. And so if you think about it, defensive ends or like outside linebackers, when they have a tight end on them, they think it's a mismatch. Mm-hmm. They usually toss those guys around. There's only a select few of guys that are untossable. Was Dan Campbell one of those guys? I don't know. I didn't know. But I'm just telling you, Vrabes made a lot of plays and set a lot of edges. So
my money's on Vrabes.
I have the answer.
Who?
The answer is
I got Vrabes.
Campbell bench, Vrabes deadlift.
Low man wins, legs win. Let's go. Next question.
You can take your own inference from that.
Hey, Julian. It's Luke out of Frisco, Texas, and I'm wondering if there's any tips you can give me on how to make varsity on the Sam linebacker, wide receiver. Thank you.
Sam linebacker, wide receiver.
Sick combo.
That's a combo.
Linebacker.
How do you make varsity? Don't make any mistakes when you get your opportunities. Make plays when you have your opportunities. But don't go out of your life to try to make a play. Make a play when it's there to be made. So you have to, even though you're just doing your job on your assignment or scheme in a certain play, always do that. And then sometimes a big play will come out of that. But always doing what your assignment scheme, this, that, you know. And if you're gonna make a gambler guest, or you're gonna make sure that fucking shit's right, because they can't tell you nothing if you do it right. If you make the play doing it wrong, but just don't make mistakes, man. Don't make the same mistake twice. Know your shit. Don't make varsity.
Heck yeah, we're rooting for you.
Varsity.
We're rooting for you, Luke.
Hey, and you got to win all. If you're gonna be young dog, you got to be the rabbit. And the conditioning,
varsity down there in Frisco is no joke, man.
And the conditioning, you got to be the rabbit. Meaning you got to be leading the way. You got to earn the respect of the varsity.
Let's go, Luke. Show them how it's done, baby. And go to class. Keep those grades up.
Before we go to the next one, you've got some stuff on the bottom of your shoe.
Oh, that's tar.
That's tar.
Yeah.
Can you keep your foot down? It looks like
that's tar from the beaches of California. I was walking my dog. My feet hurt right now, and these are comfy.
Maybe just like angle it in such a way so we can't see it.
But you see, I just want to show.
Or you can just say it's tar. There it is. It's tar, everyone. It's tar. We'll keep it.
It's tar.
You know the secret to get tar when you step on it on the beach? Sunscreen. Helps
Sunscreen?
get it off. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that so stupid that we have to talk about those tricks of walking on these beautiful beaches of getting the tar off your fucking feet?
Yeah.
How do we have tar on our goddamn beaches in California?
I mean, do you want the answer? Or
I don't want the answer, especially not from you. Next question.
What's up, guys? Cody, Pilot Point, Texas.
You got some Texas boys.
AKA
represent.
Texas. I want you guys to cover the Cowboys versus Patriots 2015 at AT&T Stadium. That was my first time watching the Cowboys play. I was born in '88. Clipped out newspaper articles and posted them to my corkboard growing up. Jules, I think you had 120 yards receiving, 4 receptions, and 1 tutty. I appreciate having the chance to watch Dynasty 2.0 in person. If y'all could cover it, man, that'd be sweet.
You know what? Speaking of Texas, Dola, we had Hall of Fame weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And Dola's got some of his friends we are all mutual friends, Texas people. And one of his friends is wearing a cowboy hat, and one of his wife is wearing a cowboy hat, and she's a professional rider. And like, my daughter loves horses. And so we're flying back after the weekend's over, and she like looks over and she goes, "Dad, why is everyone at Texas so cool?" I was like, "What? Why?" She's like, "You see how cool they were? They have cowboy hat." And it's true. The Texas people are fucking cool.
I don't know what it is. Lily's right, as usual.
You know what?
Spot on.
This game, to cover this game, I mean, we could cover this game. That was a fun game just because it was for a kid who grew up rooting against the Cowboys, being a 49er fan, but still always understanding the grandness of the Cowboys. The Cowboys are a cornerstone franchise in this league. And I wanted to play my best game against them in Jerry World, in the big stadium. It was still fairly pretty new when that thing came, or when we played there. So like, that was such a fun experience just because of that.
I got a question for you about this game that you probably have no idea on. This is one of the prettiest visuals games.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like some of the best pictures.
The lighting.
The sunset coming through and just like the lighting.
Like Tom walking, he looks like a superhero.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's
now,
pretty.
Did you see that? Like that the lighting was weird when you were playing in that game? Like shadows or like...
You know what? I don't remember necessarily that. I remember them, coach bringing that up, and I don't think it was that bad. But the one thing you did have to practice was the punts, because the Jumbotron is low, and so it could bounce off that. So we were, trying to judge the punts in there pregame just to get a look at that. But I mean, that thing's a spectacle, that stadium. I mean, you're walking through a bar to getting to your locker room. There's like people going crazy. There's freaking like dancers like hovering everywhere and stuff. It was, I mean, it's the big boys.
We took that one 30-6 in a classic Tom Brady versus Brandon Whedon matchup.
I do remember one thing. I was around. We didn't. Who was it? Romo wasn't playing that game. He was banged up or something, right? Mm-hmm. I remember him saying something like, "We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys again." Yeah, right, Romo. I walked away after we played them. I go, "Yeah, right, dude." I don't know if that's real. I don't know if I just made that up, but I there could have been something. I was like, "Yeah, right, bro."
Let's do one more.
It was a spectacle.
Let's do one more.
Something else.
This is from our Canadian attaché.
Hey guys, I'm calling in from Canada. I wish I was calling with some better news, but I don't know how much filters down south, but there's some new rule changes in the CFL that are completely turning this little country upside down. Just want to get your reaction to the eradication of our great game up here. To summarize, we're losing the length of the field. We always used to be 110 yards. We're now going to be 100 yards. We're also taking away most of the rouge implementations, which is one of the most unique things about the Canadian game. There's still one still remaining, but most of the fun rouge stuff is gone. They're also reducing the size of the end zone. So anyway, it's there's a great black veil over the Canadian North right now, and we need your voice to weigh in these trying times. Thank you so much.
So they're cutting the field, making it regular.
So Jack has more information, but they're moving the goalpost from being on the goal line to back of the end zone now, like the NFL. And because they're doing that, they're making the 20-yard end zone now 15 yards. What else? Both the teams are going to be on opposite sidelines now. They used to be on the same sideline. They're The rouge is like the little like weird 1 point for like a missed field goal. If you kick it out of the end zone, you get a point. A lot of that stuff is going away.
Yeah, so a missed field goal that sails through the end zone, or a punt or kickoff that goes through the end zone. No more. You can't have a walk-off on those anymore. But Kyler mentioned the big one, the shortening of the field. used to be 110, now down to 100.
Do they still
the end
got
zones will now be
motions
15
that
yards.
can go towards the line of scrimmage?
Motions are still
Yeah,
good.
there's no no word on that.
Okay,
Down is
that's the
still
only
good.
bit. Yeah, the width. If you still got motion going forward, you still got your little niche.
So some of the controversy, because me and Jack were looking it up, some of the controversy is none of the players or coaches were consulted with this. It was
None of those players or coaches want to be there. All those players and coaches want to be in a league.
Hey, we're trying
This
to
is
get
just
a
stepping
Grey
stone.
Cup every year,
I don't
man.
know if that's true.
We want a Grey Cup.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
Actually, Doug did want.
Doug,
we might have
Doug.
to cut that.
We should call Doug up.
We're a pro
Where's
CFL
Doug today
podcast.
about this? We are.
I think the Canadian people are a little bit taken aback because what makes the KFL, the CFL is not the NFL, right? It's just not it's a somewhat different product, and they're not really even trying to be.
Are they maybe changing due to flag football?
I haven't seen
it's
that
for
up
more
there yet.
touchdowns and more entertainment value.
I'm all about that,
and for better sightlines, right? So removing the goalpost from in play to out back now makes the middle of the field in the end zone. They don't really throw in the middle of the field in the end zone. They would only throw on the sides. So it's going to increase scoring big time.
And it's probably going to decrease injuries. Those guys probably running into that all the time. No.
Yeah, we saw that in some of these clips we were watching. But just like, you're stripping away so much of the Canadian uniqueness that is the CFL. It's its own game. And it's
it's still got a little more depth.
Right. I mean, I think they haven't fully neutered it, but like, I don't know. Like Kyler made a good point earlier, like, what's the end game here? You want to be more like,
What are you trying to be?
Right.
Are you trying to compete with the NFL because you're not?
and then you got to think about in the trickle down effect, these young Canadian boys and girls growing up learning this game on fields all across Canada. You got to redo all these fields. You got to reconfigure everything.
Do they have Canadian football fields in Canada?
They do. It's going to cost an estimated.
They don't even have. Do they have Canadian football high school?
Yeah,
I think they have college.
It's
too.
800,000 to $1 million to change like each field. They're saying it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane, bro.
And there's some speculation too with a lot of the NFL international talk that maybe this is a play from CFL to make their games more similar, to potentially merger, maybe not fully or create sub leagues or whatever, just to be more part of the NFL ecosystem. So,
Well,
I don't like it.
maybe they're trying to recruit like Germany, and because there's a big German population playing football, American football.
They've come down here. They've had teams in America. It worked.
Well, I
We
mean,
adapted.
I've had
Don't
three.
forget about the Shreveport Pirates.
I played
bro.
with 3 straight Germans:
Yeah.
Kuhn, Sebastian Vollmer,
and Johnson, Jacob.
and Johnson.
I guess there's 2 phases of CFL rule changes, and there's going to be more drastic changes that come in 2027.
Are they still doing the kickoff though?
They do kickoff. I don't know if it's modified like the NFL's kickoff.
No, but I mean, I think the rouge part of it, if
If
it
you
goes
kick it out of the end zone, it's a
That's a
point.
big thing. From everything, the sweeping changes that I've read about. I mean, I see some people singing old Stuart Johnson. It's the commish up there.
Half of me's
singing his
liking
praises,
it.
but I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm
Half
taking a
of
stand
me's
here.
liking it, and half of me's not liking it.
It feels like it's probably going to be
I think that's my mom's half that's not liking
the
it.
Canadian.
My dad's side is like, it's becoming more American.
Yeah.
It's visually like what we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't want to shit on their game.
Me neither. That's why I like
why-
it being unique and having its own personality and a little bit of
But
quirkiness
for
and
a
their own
person
spin on it.
who had a CFL contract,
I was going to say you're
You just didn't.
more qualified to speak than any of us right
never
now.
signed it.
Yeah.
What's the question?
They just-
I
what
don't
we
know. I think it's
of
just the
whole thing.
conversation starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we make our Canadian attaché feel better?
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I think you're going to get better, like, because guys don't throw across the middle in the red area in CFL, they're like, I don't want to go play in that league because it's not going to prepare me for where I really want to go, and that's in the NFL. Okay, we'd all be lying if we're going to say the CFL guys don't want to play in the NFL. We would be lying to ourselves. We love the game. We love what it is. But this could be a better thing for them to get guys that, maybe we could do that now. It's becoming a little more
Uniform, so to speak.
I don't know.
I
I was
mean,
trying
I
to
think-
go in a different direction.
I think the
I
silver
think you're
lining
getting there.
for our Canadian friends here is that hockey season starts soon.
Yeah, it's a hockey town.
Yeah.
We shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I get
honestly.
it. I like guys that like their sport.
Me too. I'm with you, Fraser. We stand in support with you, brother.
We stand
Stand
in
in
support.
support of our Canadian football fans.
We'll send you a Nut House hat and a Slotty Pippen t-shirt.
We got you.
Make up for things.
Yeah, maybe.
That was awesome.
And I do have ordered a bunch of the what is it? Maple nougat from Canada.
Yeah, you're a big nougat guy.
Big nougat guy.
Are we Hamilton Tiger Cat guys here? Who are we?
I'm a Montreal Alouettes.
You're
guy.
I'm a
Alouette
BC
guy?
Lion
I'm a
guy.
BC Lion guy, yeah.
BC Lion.
BC Lion.
Or the Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders.
Which
baby.
one, you might ask?
Yeah.
Wait, the Rough Riders. So
I think they changed the
Oak
name.
Grove
they
used to be
changed
the
it.
Rough
Yeah.
Riders back in California.
One was like with a Z and one was like with an
The
S.
Razorbacks, the Oak Grove Razorbacks, and the Oak Grove Rough Riders. That was such a sick Pop Warner name.
That is, dude. Black, the red and black.
No, they were red and blue and white.
Ooh. I like Patriots-ish.
Nah, but more like Techno Bowl, like looking red with a little like royal blue
Okay.
and
Rather than like a navy.
yeah, more red. Yeah, I don't know.
I like it,
Forget
We should pick. We
I like
should
it.
each pick a
CFL team.
CFL team and then bet on it.
BC Lions.
Okay, you're
They're already
BC
taken?
Lions. There's the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Oh, Hamilton's pretty
The
good.
Montreal Alouettes. I'll go Montreal Alouettes. There's the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Scarlett Johansson. I'm
Toronto
gonna be a Hamilton guy.
Argonauts.
I'm a Hamilton guy.
Calgary Stampeders, Edmonton Elks, Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and then the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Whoever Drake roots for is who I root for. Is he an Argonauts guy or is he a
gotta be-
Hamilton guy?
he's
Toronto
Toronto, right?
Argonauts.
All right, I'll be an Argonauts
But
guy.
I mean, Hamilton is also close.
yeah.
You gotta look at the gear.
Yeah, I gotta look at the gear. Yeah, who has the best gear? Hamilton's
That was a chill zone. Thanks to our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly.